This week I got to talk to Oscar nominee Chiwetel Ejiorfor about his new film Z for Zachariah, where he plays what he thinks is the last man on Earth, but the last woman on Earth, Margot Robbie. Wow, what a lucky guy. Well, congrats on this one. It's so good to see you again. And after such a kind of whirlwind thing with 12 Years a Slave, it's got to be nice to do something a little bit more low-key, right?
Yeah, it's a lovely, film to do. Like, it's an intimate, contained, a three-hander, essentially.
It's almost like a play, the way it comes off, right?
Yeah, it definitely has that feeling in the sense that it's just about what people are saying, and I mean, it's what their actions as well, but it's like there's just so much emphasis on what they say to each other, of how they communicate. And in that way, there's something quite sort of theatrical and sort of broad about that.
Plus, you weren't doing too bad if the last girl on Earth was Margot Robbie, right?
Not doing too bad until Chris Pine shows up. Yeah, then it all gets a little more complicated. But that's, I mean, that and that's, to me, that was just one of the most exciting, interesting parts of the thing. That if you are in that kind of Adam and Eve for reals kind of circumstance, there are actually certain things to consider, that aren't sort of immediately apparent. You don't want to be in a bad relationship with the last girl on Earth.
And do you think you'd survive something like this? Because I know I wouldn't.
No, I got no chance, because just like just being a kind of a city boy, like I just don't have any of the skills required for sort of rural survival.
Do you have a certain memory on the set that you think you'll always take with you?
Toga party. It was such a great experience in the sense of just like working with Craig, and in a place that's quite isolated, so you could really focus. It's beautiful in New Zealand, but you could really sort of focus on the story and the storytelling in a quite a unique way.
Have things changed for you quite a bit since they've added the Oscar nominee tag to your name?
I don't know. I mean, it's certainly. I mean, it was sort of amazing to have that kind of journey with the film 12 Years and 12 Years a Slave, and a film that I'm sort of so deeply proud of, and I'm proud of its achievements. But then I've just got back into looking for projects that I love and getting them out there, and I've been on stage for a while now in London, so just sort of balancing all those things.